Hello everyone, this is Ross with Market Traders Daily, and this is today's video analysis for January 6, 2020. Today we're taking a look at the USDCAD, the US dollar, versus the Canadian dollar for today's trade analysis. There are a lot of things right now that can affect this currency pair, so we definitely want to be careful with our trade entries and always, as always, use appropriate risk strategies in every trade scenario. Look back to the left real quick. On the left-hand side of the chart, I drew this circle just so we can get an idea where our next level of support will be. We have the green zone, top of that blue circle. The green zone's right around the 1.2990, 1.2975 level. The blue zone at the bottom of the blue circle, 1.2935, 1.2920. So we have an idea. If it gets under the green zone, the chances of it going down to the blue zone have increased as the market continues to go down in the direction of the downtrend. If it stays above the green zone, of course, the opposite would be true as well. So now that we've seen where that support zone comes from, we can begin looking at our current market and say, hey, is there any evidence it's trying to get down through that green zone and go down to the blue zone? Let's look at it a little bit closer. Let's zoom it in. And you can see what the market's currently doing. 1, 2, 3, and now the fourth day challenging. 1.2975. We talked about it a good bit on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of last week, or Thursday and Friday of last week, as the market was challenging here as support. And we were talking about the fact that we need good evidence that it's going to break underneath that green zone if we're going to have any opportunity for the trend to continue. And that's the trend right now. The trend is down. So we want to pay attention to that. We have the 200 period, 100 period well above the current market. So we have a pretty strong distance and momentum between the moving averages and the current market price. So the trend is clearly down. A couple of things that are going to help it continue to go down. A falling dollar, yeah, that's going to help it continue to go down on the dollar CAD. Rising crude oil, and we've seen that over the past couple of days. Rising crude will help improve the chances of the dollar CAD going down. So rising crude, falling dollar, and also we know that jobs news coming out of Canada this week could have an impact on this currency pair. Now, often I'm not really going to suggest that you sell at the bottom of a downtrend. I think that's a difficult. It doesn't fit with a lower risk, higher reward trading profile. But I also know that sometimes trends just continue, and you need to be aware of price action that indicates the continuation of that trend. Zoom it in one more time. And so really what we're looking for is for the market to successfully give us a clue to breaking out under the green zone. I don't think we have successful or clear evidence yet here on the daily time frame 1.297590. The green zone, I don't think we have clear evidence yet of a breakout underneath the green zone. We'll talk more about that in the trade room today. It's challenging it, it's testing it, but not a successful breakout on the daily time frame. Clearly, today could, if the dollar goes bullish, turn right back around, go back up, challenge the pink or the yellow or even the blue zone on the way back up. So we need to be watchful for that. When we get down to the daily, though, we start to get a little bit of a different picture. Sorry, the 4 hour. We start to get a little bit of a different picture here for the 4 hour period. You can see all that congestion late last week as the market just bounced around above the 129.75 level. But today we see our first potential of a breakout scenario underneath 129.75 as we saw the previous 4 hour period close and the current period underneath that green zone. Now, we don't know what's going to happen. By the end of this current 4 hour period, it could be right back above that green zone. So that's what I'm talking about when we're looking at this price action and trying to determine if this is going to be a real breakout. These are the two scenarios I want to see. One of these two things. Either it turns suddenly back above the green zone and then our momentum shifts back to the upside, or it stays under the green zone and we have higher confidence that it's going to continue to go down. So we're going to continue to watch this. This has the potential, now that we've seen a period close under the green zone, but not a higher confidence until we see further evidence of it staying underneath that green zone 129.75. So one of these two things is what we're looking for today. Either it stays underneath, full candle bodies underneath the green zone, or we see it suddenly reverse, get back above the green zone today for the dollar CAD.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.